A well-known real estate mogul is talking about the U.S. housing market landscape, and we have our own local real estate mind, Rick Sadle, with us now. Rick, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Okay, last week, Shark Tank Real Estate Group founder Barbara Corcoran talked to Fox Business, and she thought prices were going to stay high and the market was going to be in for a bit of a tough year. We'll see there. But when asked about one particular market sector, she's kind of high on this.
I really like the luxury market. I hate to say I'm very bullish on that, particularly in warm climates. All the rates are going up almost double the national average, and that's a pretty good report card.
Okay, Rick, luxury homes. Barbara Corcoran loves them. Is she wrong or right?
Look, I really tell Barbara she's wrong. She obviously is a very smart lady. I love luxury homes too as a market segment, right? We sell a fair number of them. And the luxury market did continue to be strong despite interest rates, which makes sense, right? People with money don't necessarily have to borrow money at high interest rates. Sometimes they can pay cash. So the rates don't matter in those instances. And if they do borrow, then the impact of the higher rates doesn't, bother them as much as the rest of the population. Thus, luxury homes have continued to sell and probably will.
Yeah, we talk about percentages here, and I'm sure there's a ceiling. Florida, Southern California, we're talking about the coasts. They're hot, but the luxury homes, even they have a ceiling or breaking point when it comes to pricing.
I mean, yeah, for sure. It's just a much higher breaking point than other parts of the country. Listen, market value is dictated by what someone will pay for a house, right? If you try to sell a house for $50 million in a market where people can only afford, quote unquote, a $10 million house, then you're past that breaking point, right? People aren't stupid. They're not going to overpay just because someone else asks it. And there is a point at which houses become unaffordable no matter where you are. So there's a breaking point for every market in every part of the country.
Might be sitting here listening, going, what is a luxury home? So is there a price point where a property is considered a luxury home?
I mean, it really depends on the market you're in, right? Some little towns in middle America might be $600,000. You're talking about New York City, it might be $10 million, right? It's generally considered to be like the top 5 to 10% of prices relative to the market, though.
Got it. Top 5 to 10%. How about the Portland Metro? Where's our line for a quote luxury home?
Well, it's going up. It used to be $1 million, right? We could say anything above $1 million was luxury. Nowadays, it's closer to $1.5 or $2 million, right? Depending on the part of Portland you're in. We actually talked a while back about a house that was trying to sell for $25 million here in Portland. I don't think it's sold, and generally the highest price around here is about $12 million. So yeah, $1.5 to $2 million would be considered luxury.
All right. That's part 2 of our little 2-part series here on what Shark Tank real estate founder Barbara Corcoran had to say to Fox Business, and your reaction, Rick. Excellent stuff. Thanks again for being with us.
Yeah, thanks.
That is Rick Sadle, real estate expert with Keller Williams Realty and SadleRealestate.com.